Yeah.
I've just had a message from Wilsh. That is Will Hathaway. He said there's a picture on Twitter.
No, he's just tweeted the Robbie Savage photo to.
Oh, brilliant! Oh, right.
He's tweeted to the winning. Oh, we've got a follower. We've got a new follower. Right, I don't know who it is yet. This is exciting. Oh, it's Mikey Daniel. It's your friend.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Well, actually, speaking of Mikey Daniel, he's got a question.
Oh, brilliant.
He says, if Greece somehow go on to win the Euro 2012, do you think they will take the trophy down to their local cash generator? What with the country being so poor and all? That's the question.
Well, they probably will. And
what a great question.
Also, I'd like to add, if Germany win, they might ask them if they can borrow it and then take it down to the cash generator.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. Anyway, I've got another question for you, George.
Okay.
It's from Paul from West Sussex.
It
says,
hi, Paul.
Should Adrian Chiles be put down?
Yes, without. Yeah, he's terrible. I mean, his coverage on ITV so far has been nothing short of shabby. It's I mean, it's awful. I mean, he should just put it up.
There's only so many puns and bad jokes you can take. I mean, I don't understand why whoever I always just think that he writes his own auto cue, but I just don't understand why ITV think that the viewers want to hear bad jokes, like really bad jokes. And they're even worse coming from Adrian Chiles, because it has an air of sort of patronising about it.
Yeah, I think Adrian Chiles is kind of like what Ron Burgundy is to Channel 4 News team. He'll just read anything on the auto cue, regardless of what's there.
Yeah, well, exactly.
I think he does quite a lot.
Sorry, I just saw David Moyes' shirt again. It's still just as bad as it was before.
Speaking of which, by the way, David Moyes, I just saw him on the BBC football, and I've got to say, I reckon he's going to go to Spurs. He was quite cagey about his answers.
George.
Yes,
what did you give his shirt?
His shirt. It was a bold move.
Yeah. It was a bold. I'll tell you what. It was definitely a bold move. More like a terrible move.
Yeah, well, he's from Scotland, so he didn't give a shit what people think. Oh, I've sworn. Sorry, I've sworn.
No, we've kind of established that that's gone out the window now.
Yeah. Oh, excellent.
I mean, it's 21:47, so we're past the watershed.
That's true.
Very true.
Yeah, although Jamie, who's 12 from Eastbrook, is probably listening. So yeah, just but it doesn't matter because we don't like him.
Yeah,
so it's all right.
Exactly, yeah.
So say what you want.
We don't like that. We didn't like that kid.
No, hate him.
No, we don't.
Also, well, I'm going to move on because we didn't quite finish this earlier, but it's fine because we can move back. We're a very liquid show. We're like liquid football, but not to borrow a phrase from Alan Partridge. We're we're just liquid football. Tosser of the week, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Has to be.
Yeah,
it has to be tosser of the week, year, decade, everything. I can't stand that guy.
Well, he is.
Well, I think it was just for. I mean, I dislike the guy in general. I think he's a nuisance to society. I think he's ruined football. He might be a great footballer, but there's something about him that's just atrocious. And
I think it's the earring. It's the diamond earring. I can't stand people who wear earrings like that. It's just wrong.
Yeah, I would agree. I would definitely agree.
But yeah, I'd just like to say the reason why he is tosser of the week is because, unprovoked, he just launched an attack on Lionel Messi. He was getting goaded by the Denmark fans because, well, in fact, this is another reason why he's tosser of the week, because he missed two clear-cut opportunities. He just played awfully, basically. Got goaded by the Denmark fans, who were chanting Messi's name, saying you're not Messi and stuff. And then he said, well, at this time last year, Lionel Messi was getting knocked out of the Copa Libertadores. And it's like, well, Why? Why say that?
Yeah.
You
He's got no basis to even mention Messi's name, let alone have a go at him. So yeah,
no respect. No respect.
No respect whatsoever. That's what's lacking in football, by the way. Definitely.
Well, it's been especially lacking this week after that disgrace.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, there we have it. Football of the week: Andrei Shevchenko. Tosser of the week: Cristiano Ronaldo. And I tell you this for a fact, actually, I don't think this is the last time we'll be saying that Cristiano Ronaldo is Tosser of the week. And I'm a big Ronaldo fan.
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember. I think it was the Denmark game, or was it the Germany game beforehand? I think it was the Denmark game, but he took a couple of direct free kicks, and he stood behind the ball like Johnny Wilkinson did for his part in rugby. You know, properly got the pose on, and then just blast it into like row Z or something. I mean, if you're going to take mental pictures before the game and get psyched in for those few seconds before you kick the ball, make sure it hits the target, dickhead. I mean,
yeah, no, absolutely. In fact, Josh, that sounds a bit like Rob Green as well.
What does, Rowan?
Johnny Wilkinson and Rob Green.
Oh yes, it's rather strange, isn't it, watching Rob Green when he takes his goal kicks, because he does look awfully similar to Johnny Wilkinson in his approach.
I've never seen this. I've never found this link. I'll look out for that next time.
I'm 100% certain that it's probably on YouTube.
I will look that up.
Yeah, no, please do, because now he said it, you can't not see it.
Yeah.
You can't not see
it. I will look that up as soon as we finish this broadcast.
I've just got a tweet in from somebody. It says, in fact, it says, "Why are Ireland so terrible?" And that's from Roy Keane.
Oh, right. Well, there's no surprise there. In fact, I'm not even surprised that it was Roy Keane who tweeted that in after his performance on ITV the other day. Yeah, he what's the word? He was hating on the Irish fans, wasn't he? I mean, he was absolutely hating on them.
Yeah, no, he was furious.
Yeah.
What I did like about Roy Keane the other day was Adrian Chiles in his normal shabby self asked some stupid questions, and Roy Keane just shot him down very firmly and politely on TV. I thought that was great.
Yeah. Well, I mean, anything to basically shit on Adrian Chiles is great. It's definitely approved of.
Yeah, too right. I can't stand Chiles. Cheese and Chiles just doesn't work for me. Give me salt and Lineker any day.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's good work.
George, I've got a question for you. This is actually from Joycey in Cheltenham, and he says, "Do you think that the introduction of a light, healthy alternative snack at Wadden Road during the half-time interval would improve the way that Cheltenham Town play?"
It depends what the healthy snack mentioned would be.
He doesn't actually say. He doesn't mention.
Right.
So I guess you just have to use your imagination.
Well, a healthy snack in my eyes would be, I know, a half-time. What is half-time? Like 15 minutes, I guess? Depends, I suppose. But no, you've got to have half orange. You've got to have half an orange at half-time, surely, if you get the vitamins in.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Surely.
Well, that's a good choice.
I'd probably go myself. I'd probably just have a tracker bar because they're brilliant.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Or
I think we've established what your answer is for that. So I'm going to move on to the next question now, which is this is from Will Hathaway, or Wilsh as he likes to be called. Oh, hang on. He's got a. Where's his question?
Can I just correct you there? Apparently he doesn't like to be called Welsh.
Right. So well, in that case, I'm just going to call him William Hathaway. Right. So let me just find his question. I've lost it now. Hang on. Let me just get him to.
The problem is on winning the toss, we're inundated with emails, tweets, texts. you know, it's we can't read out them all. Do you know what I mean? So you know, he's got to search through this. But it was a very good question. That's why.
Yeah, I mean, we've even got our own email server that deals with that. Oh, here we go. I've just found it through our technology. Would you rather good coverage or good adverts? That's not a... Hang on, let me just clarify what he means by that. Sorry, listeners, just bear with me a second. Right, in the meantime, I'm just going to ask this question. This can be either towards you, George, or Rowan. I'm just going to read this out. Hang on, I've just lost my questions. Wait a second. Right, here we go. Sarah from Great Torrington, she says, would Keith Allen make a good football manager?
Yeah, I think he would. Is that Keith Allen as in Lily Allen's father?
Yeah, that's the great Keith Allen, Lily Allen's father.
Yeah, blatantly. Yeah, he'd make a great manager. That's a great shout. Is that from Sarah, did you say?
That's from Sarah in Great Torrington, yeah.
Yeah, well, she's obviously got a football head on her shoulders, because that's a great shout. I think that's brilliant.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Yeah, Sarah, you are our... I know we've already discussed our Footballer of the Week, but you've just taken that title.
I've been contacted on Facebook by Gary in North Walsham, which is in Norfolk, and he says, if Roy Hodgson wasn't in football, what occupation would he have? Now, I heard you touch on this subject earlier, and what do you think?
Well, I know what I think because I said it in the last episode. I know. Sorry, go on, Josh. Go on. Oh
no. Sorry, I couldn't hear the question very well because of there was a lot of lag.
Oh, okay. Right,
it was. Gary asks, if Roy Hodgson wasn't in football, what would he be?
Oh right. Well, I know what Rowan thinks about that. So, Rowan, why don't you answer this question?
Well, me and George have discussed this before.
We have discussed these topics before, yeah. And
I even mentioned it on the last episode, right? And,
well, refresh for the new listeners.
And yeah, but you can't disagree with this because it's true. He would be a bus conductor.
Absolutely,
he would be a bus conductor. There's no other occupation.
I also think that David Moyes would be a great fishmonger. He's got to be.
Yeah, no, I can see with those eyes. He just lure you in.
He's definitely got it in him, hasn't he? Being a Scotsman and all, they're pretty good with fish.
Well, yeah, and I think he has an affiliation with fish because his eyes are pretty fish-like.
I've got to say, right,
George, do you say that because he's ginger?
No. No. I just think his eyes are pretty much look like a salmon's eyes.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I'm just going to say, right, why is it that you have an ironmonger and a fishmonger, but you don't have any other sort of monger? Why not have a woodmonger or, a office supplies monger?
That's an interesting question. I don't know. Do you have any other types of mongers? Is that the only two? Are they out there on their own?
I can't really think of any other type of monger. Ooh, that was a horrid sound. I just realised we didn't actually answer Will's question.
Oh, we didn't. Yeah, no, I'm just looking at that now as it happens. Okay, so first, I think he's got two questions here. His first one: would you rather a pre-match coverage or an enjoyable and entertaining commercial adverts, such as Nike circa early 2000s? Sorry, that doesn't really make any sense.
Well, no, it does. It does make sense to me.
Does that make sense? Okay. If you'd like to answer that, then,
well,
George.
It's tough because if you're talking pre-match coverage, right? It depends on the quality of the montage.